This video deals more extensively with ethnography as one of the most important qualitative research methodologies. Let us take a look at the possibilities of observing individuals. Basically, there are two options. One can participate in an observation, or one cannot participate when it comes to analyzing people's behavior, for example, in a shop. First, a few words about participating observation. In principle, the researcher and the participants have a shared experience together. The researcher accompanies the participants, observes them when they take out certain products from the shelf, records what they say about these products, possibly even discusses with them or asks questions about why they have chosen one or the other product. The researcher and the participant may even talk together about the specific product features that they weigh up against each other. The researcher is basically fully involved in this decision-making process on the part of the participant. It is quite clear that this process cannot be objective in any way, because every researcher would behave differently. Consequently, other topics, other product features are also being discussed. The whole process of perception and assessment on the part of the person being investigated is different depending on which researcher is carrying out the investigation. In the case of non-participating observation, which can also be carried out using cameras, the aim is to analyze the perception and assessment behavior of the participants completely detached from external influences. However, the fact that no person accompanies the path through the store means that a lot of information is lost. One may see how a participant picks up different products, how he or she weighs them up, but one does not understand exactly why. You may not hear anything, you may see something, but in principle you cannot easily identify the cause of the behavior. This already shows that the non-participating observation is more objective, in the sense that it depends less on the individual researcher, but of course does not provide as much information as the participating observation. In this respect, we always have a trade-off between more objectivity and less richness, or conversely, less objectivity and more richness. Which path one takes depends on the insights one wants to gain. There is not per se a better or worse way. One may say that the prime discipline of participating observation is ethnography. Here the observer, that is the researcher, is always very close to his participants. From the outset, the aim is not to achieve any form of objectivity, but to sense the behavior of people. Here one doesn't just want to see it, one wants to actually understand it. Of course, this has little to do with objectivity, as it is largely at the discretion of the researcher. There are some very interesting approaches, for example, that researchers cook together with participants in their kitchen, that perhaps the washing up behavior or even the garbage is analyzed. These examples are meant to illustrate that the researcher lives in the lives of the participants. The researcher takes part in this life and then tries to capture these subtle signals, these subtle behaviors, which could hardly be captured by means of a questionnaire or even observation. So here again, the important issue is, what do you want to achieve with this research? What insights do you want to gain? Only then you have to decide, do you rather go the objective way and hold yourself back as a researcher? Or do you get involved in the habits of people, even influence them, take part in their lives, and then generate deeper insights that are by no means objective?